post workers deserve better wages as well as enhanced working conditions as the driving force of the nation. According to Ajurin Gelale, the special advisor to the President of Media Publicity, President Tinubu said he was concerned about the welfare of and that his administration was prioritizing their concerns. However, he called for realistic expectations as regards the minimum wage. Meanwhile, the latest talks between President Bola Tinubu and the organized labor on minimum wage have been adjourned till next stakeholders. President of Nigeria Labour Congress, Joe Ajaero, who addressed State House correspondents after yesterday's meeting, said there were no negotiations at the one-hour meeting. Rather, it was a discussion on the current economic realities in the country. Also speaking, the president of TUC, Festus Osufo, said the organized labor put all the economic indices on the table and how it was biting hard on Nigerians. The tripartite committee on the new national minimum wage had recently submitted 2 figures to the president as the organized private sector and the government team offered to pay 62,000 naira, while the organized labor demanded 250,000 naira. Following the disagreement over the figure, the president had delayed all contentious issues. In other stories, as part of the efforts to decongest correctional centers across the Ondo state, the Chief Judge, Olusegun Odushola, has offences. The Chief Judge granted the release of the inmates during routine visits to the correctional centers at Olokuta, Ondo, and Okitipupa. Some of the inmates were released on humanitarian grounds, lack of diligent, lack of diligent prosecution on the part of the Department of Public Prosecutions of Ondo State Ministry of Justice, while some have spent more than the time prescribed for them by law, as well as on health grounds. He urged the released inmates to turn over a new leaf and keep away from any act that could lead them back to the correctional centers. Odushola lamented over the worrisome state of custodial centers in the state, calling on the federal government to take the necessary steps to ensure its rehabilitation. The State Controller of Corrections, Jude Agboje, appreciated the Chief Judge for taking his time to address critical issues relating to congestion in the custodial centers. Ondo State House of Assembly has pledged to work closely with the State Emergency Management Agency to enhance disaster management and response. The Chairman, House Committee on SDGs, Intergovernmental Affairs and Multilateral Relations, Mr. Tiamiyu Atere, during a working visit to the agency in Akure, assured of the Assembly's readiness to strengthen the activities of the agency. House of Assembly correspondent Omoshilela Desoya Ajayi has details.
Emergency management is part of the key roles of Sustainable Development Goals, and the visit of the House Committee on SDG, Intergovernmental Affairs and Multilateral Relations to the agency in charge of disaster management is in a bid to strengthen the capability of the state emergency management to respond to emergencies and ensure safety and well-being of citizens. Chairman of the committee, Mr. Tiamiyu Atere, expressed the determination of the House to support and strengthen the activities of the State Emergency Management Agency. Mr. Atere maintained that the partnership will focus on various key areas, including improving early warning systems, enhancing community awareness and preparedness, as well as ensuring adequate funding and resources for emergency response activities.
Assuming we are not here now, though it's not just cash now, we will not be aware of this. I wanted to say now, we should at least, if you cannot go to 345 to see them ourselves, you can see 10.
Other lawmakers charged the management of the agency to always carry the assembly along and promised adequate sensitization of their constituents in ways to curb disasters. The acting permanent secretary, Office of the Office, and assure of more robust engagement between the executive and the legislature.
The office is made up of 3 basic departments, that is the General Administration, Political and Economic Affairs Department, and the Cabinet Services Department.
The lawmakers emphasized the need for the state government to work hand in glove with the legislative arm for the benefit of citizens. Omoshiliola Adesoye Ajayi, Osrc News.
As part of efforts to ensure timely completion of road projects, the Ondo State Office of Rural Access and Agricultural Marketing Project and its partners have continued to interface with host communities. The latest in the series is a visit to Ondo South Senatorial District, where contractors handling road projects met with
local government area is among the selected rural roads to receive attention, and part of the strategies to get results is the interface of the officials of Rural Access and Agricultural Marketing Project with the host communities. The latest visits by the RAMP officials is to showcase the contractor handling the project and seek further collaboration with the people. Heads of the benefiting communities, farmers and business owners expressed optimism for a speedy completion.
And we are going to give RAM the enabling environment to operate. There will be no crisis of any form.
We fully support the contractor to make sure that the work is complete.
This road, it will benefit people. We all, we go benefit. Both we wait who they here or stranger. Nobody will know go benefit for the road.
The team was also at Odiaye to present the contractor handling the 13.7 kilometers Rainhead Junction, Botalota, Likare Rural Road to the people. State Coordinator of Rural Access and Agricultural Marketing Project, Femi Adetomi, urged the people to see the contractors as partners in progress.
Before the contractors will move in their equipment, their personnel to the various project sites, we need to sensitize the community so that they will be used to the level, to the work that we want to do, and we will introduce these contractors to the community people, and these are done to mitigate any issues likely to happen between the community, how the project is going to impact on them, and negatively, though, it's going to be positive at the end of the project. So we need to carry them along to tell them the purpose to which those roads or projects were implemented.
The town's monarch commended Governor Aida Atiwa for his rural development drive.
And I'm very happy if we can have this road here. We have a lot of items coming up from that very area. All the things we'll be planting in the farm. Mobility is very essential here. We don't have a vehicle. We have vehicle, but we don't have clear road to convey that to the town. So if this road is contracted now, we even bring less burden to our women and men cultivating farm over there to bring their product to the town.
Away from Odiaye to Irede local government area, farmers and residents of Ayadi and its environs played host to the Rural Access and Agricultural Marketing Project officials. The visit was to further deepen collaboration of the people for the success of the 13.7-kilometer Ayadi-Dakolo-Lamudita Road. The projects, according to the officials, are expected to be completed within a 12-month period. Sahid Aripisala, Osrc News.
That's it on Developing Stories. Do join us at midday for World at Noon. Good morning.